Hi everyone, welcome to the 7th episode of Previously on the Internet. I'm Artavia.
And I'm Faith.
And we're just going to kind of get right into it. I do want to start off and say everybody in California, how'd y'all
made it through.
Yeah, we made it through. Like, I know it wasn't that bad and everybody was like preparing for the worst.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I enjoy the rain. I don't know who else likes the rain, but I love the rain. And it honestly wasn't that bad. I think it turned into a tropical storm.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a tropical storm, but they were saying, like, it's still going to be bad. So I did preparations because, anything like that, I want to be prepared. So I froze water bottles. I filled up our bathtub. I bought non-refrigerated food. I charged all my portable chargers and everything, and I had everything charged and set just in case power went out and stuff, because they were saying like high winds, a lot of rain, and power lines could get knocked down, stuff like that. So I was just kind of preparing for whatever they were saying could be the worst. But it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, I know we did go like get some stuff. I don't know what my mom and them bought, but we did buy chips. We did not fully prepare. We got like noodles because like we have a gas stove, so I think you can still use that during this time. But my mom, like, we do have like this like super bright light thing, and it like comes off. There's like sections that come off and you can put them around. So we charged that and then charged any like phone power, what is it called, like the little power banks? Yeah,
portable things.
Yeah, so we charged those, and then it's like worst case scenario we can use the car charger to charge our stuff. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like, I know the winds were blowing, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, I think the people in like the desert of California got it the worst, because I know they saw like a lot of flooding in that area, and just like, I don't know about winds, but yeah, they had a lot of flooding, and like people who live towards the mountains, it was bad. But as far as like LA and like the valleys, it wasn't bad really at all.
Yeah, like I know like we had definitely was like flooding on the street a little bit, but I don't think it was as bad as like, remember when we had like really like heavy rain in like January and stuff like that? That was worse, because I remember driving around like during those times, and like trees were falling and stuff. I know like some branches fell off, but nothing crazy. We did have our power go out over here. I think twice or 3 times.
Yesterday?
I don't know. I wasn't home.
Oh.
But like, I know it was like at some point, but I was home for 2 of them. And then like it went out this morning, which is like crazy, because it wasn't even like nothing was happening this morning, but it went out this morning, and I dipped. I went straight to my sister's. I'm like, I need the Wi-Fi. So we just like, well, I mean, I left, and then I don't know when the power came back on, but it came back on.
Yeah, you just mentioned I think it was February when it was a really bad storm. That was the worst part of that storm was the day it came back from a cruise with my sister and my brother-in-law and my niece. And so, like, that was just a bad experience. It was so scary coming home. But my brother-in-law just went on another cruise this past weekend. And he came back today, but he was still in the ocean yesterday when there's like, and he went to Mexico this weekend.
Oh, wow.
So he was in like the hurricane waters, storm waters, and like I'm like, you have the worst luck with cruises. Like, I'm not going to go on a cruise with you anymore. Like, you are not flying any cruises. But yeah, that's funny.
Whatever week he's going to go, just change the date to the week before so that like it could be fine.
And it's like crazy because he went in like the middle of August, and we never have rain in the middle of August.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Something about if he's going on a cruise, prepare for rain.
He needs to go on cruises more often.
Oh, God.
We need this weather.
I like the rain, but only if I'm not gonna be going anywhere. Because yesterday I was oh my God, I wanted it to rain even harder, because I was like, I hope they cancel, like they say work from home for today. And so it was just like barely raining. I was like, oh my God. And then they were saying, like, I was like, is it going to rain in the morning? Like, I don't want to drive to work in the rain in the morning. It's just going to be even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Even worse. But, yeah, they never canceled, obviously. But the weather was good. But I was hoping it would, like, just downpour.
Yeah, that's what I'm almost hoping for. She was like, hopefully we get that text or they fax us or whatever. And then, work is canceled. They canceled school. Like, I know that.
Oh, yeah. And then once they canceled school, I was like, oh, they're for sure going to say work from home.
Nope. Yeah, I know. And then today it was like all sunny and hot.
Oh my God, I know. I wore this stupid long sleeve because it was cold this morning. And then I ran around today at like 2:00 and I was just sweating.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Man. Yeah.
But okay, I guess we'll get into topics because something real juicy happened today. Ooh. Everybody is leaving Scooter Braun.
Yep.
Which is insane. And this is Taylor's doing. Like, there's no other explanation. And in her song about him, she was like, everybody, like, I told your white collar crimes to the FBI. And I think that's true. I think he's in some deep, deep trouble. And that's why everyone's leaving. Yeah. Because you're telling me Justin Bieber's going to leave Scooter Braun.
I know. That was a shock. That was the first one that came out, right?
Yeah. And then Demi left. Ariana left. I'm just waiting for that Tory news. But, yeah, that's insane. Everybody's leaving him.
The people that pay his bills. Yeah. God. I know. I just saw like a tweet and like they quoted it. It was the Demi one. And then they were like, basically like the person was like, oh man, now it's just Ariana left. And then the tweet above it is saying is leaving too. And I'm like, that's what he gets. That he deserves.
Yeah, I can't wait for the reasons to come out why. Yeah. But like Justin and Ariana have been under him forever. Mm-hmm. Well, I think Justin 15 years. Ariana really. Ariana less than Justin, obviously, because she but still a long time.
Dang.
I just cannot wait for the more information to come out.
You need like the smaller people to leave first. I mean, not first, but you need them to leave. And I'm not just talking about like the talent. I'm talking about like the crew as well. And then that's when your stories will come out because obviously they're not gonna say anything unless they all sign NDAs. Maybe. Then you won't hear nothing.
But it'll be interesting to see, like, I don't know, who's going to be, their next managers.
TMZ, get on the case.
Yeah, I know.
We all know you got people.
Speaking of TMZ, I just remembered. We didn't have last week's episode because I just literally, I started my new job last week and I had such a migraine the whole day and I was planning on coming over here to do the episode, but literally stop and go traffic, I literally thought I was gonna have to pull over just to throw up. I was just getting so nauseous, so I just went straight home. So sorry for skipping last week, but why? Anyway, so I'm like thinking, I'm trying to like remember stuff from last week that we didn't talk about, but Lil Tay's fake death was so random.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know like who made up. I feel like,
didn't they say like in the announcement, and then it also like put in there her brother died too?
Yeah. And the reason why so many people believed it because TMZ like reported on it.
Yeah.
And TMZ is always right.
Didn't they say like it's their no? Didn't they say like the parents it's probably like the parents doing because of like they used to be like, I don't know if it was like true or not, but like abuse.
Yeah, I heard some things about like, I guess her dad is a bad person or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was so random, and then it was like, I'm alive.
Especially because you haven't heard from her in like
a
couple of years. But I guess glad she's doing okay. But yeah. I just want to start off with the Scooter Braun stuff because I saw that news today and my jaw dropped that everybody left.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing's paying his bills is Taylor's masters.
Yeah.
But yeah. Should I get into another topic? Do you have a topic?
No. Not that I can think of right now. We'll see.
I have a topic and it's drama that I didn't even know was happening. Apparently, it's been happening for 2 years. Oh, wow. But I just found out about it yesterday. The Cyrus family is having some drama. And I mean big drama.
Specifically what?
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get into it.
Yeah.
So, Cyrus family, obviously, Miley Cyrus's, she has siblings. Obviously, she has parents. Her parents, Billy and Tish Cyrus, they got a divorce a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago. And whatever, they divorced. And I know Billy Ray has a girlfriend, I think fiance now, and she's quite young. I think the same age, around the age of Miley's age. And I know, like,
she was an extra.
There was, like, yeah, I guess he met her on the set of Hannah Montana. And then, like, years later, I guess they reconnected, and now they're getting married, which is very weird. And so I think that Miley just kind of disapproves of this relationship as well as the other kids. And so, like, Miley or Billy Ray unfollowed her on, like, social media. She unfollowed him, whatever. And so basically Miley just is kind of only talking to the mom, Tish. Anyways, the mother, Tish, has a boyfriend, fiance, and now just recently got married. And this is kind of where I started learning about the drama. Her wedding was, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago.
Okay.
And Miley, her older sister, Brandy, which is only Tish's daughter, not Billy Ray's. And then her older brother, Trace, which is only Tish's son, not Billy Ray's. They were the only kids at the wedding, at Tish's wedding. But Miley has 2 younger siblings, Noah Cyrus and Brayson Cyrus, and they weren't there. And so I was like, and so this is kind of where people started speculating and started looking into it. But apparently, the only 3 kids talk to Tish, the other 2 don't talk to Tish, and only the 2 kids talk to Billy, the other kids don't talk to Billy. And so the family is very divided right now. Apparently, like, in Miley's latest album, I think it's called Endless Summer Vacation, she has, like, a song about Noah, how she's like, I love Noah so much, and stuff like that. So I thought they had a close relationship. Apparently Noah hasn't spoken to Miley in 2 years.
Jeez.
I'm assuming just because of this family fallout between Tish and Billy Ray. And then, so the day of Tish's wedding, Noah and Miley's younger brother, Brayson, they were posting on social media, like, Noah had a Billy Ray Cyrus shirt on, and they were purposely posting, like, stuff on Instagram to show that they weren't at the wedding, and, like, don't care about their mom's wedding. And then, I guess in response to this, Trace Cyrus, which is the oldest Cyrus sibling, posted a throwback photo of only Tish, Brandy, Miley, and himself, and not including the younger 2 siblings. And so I was like, boy, this is some drama. I don't know much, but I was, like, reading the thread of, like, this Miley Cyrus account, kind of explaining it. But yeah, I really thought Miley and Noah were super close, just because, like, Miley just released a song, like, a super, like, loving, you know, my little sister type song. And then I guess Noah's been ignoring her for a couple of years.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, I knew that there was some drama. I knew that there was some drama going on, but I did not know it was that, like, deep that it divided them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so crazy. And I'm really shocked about the Miley and Noah stuff, just because I remember even when, like, Noah was coming out, like, as a singer and stuff like that, and I remember, like, they were super supportive over each other. So,
and I feel like Miley, I guess, even though she is being ignored, she's still been, like,
she's what?
Even though Noah's been ignoring Miley, okay. Miley still in the press has been, like, supportive of Noah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure why they're not talking to the mom. And then, I mean, the mom's, I guess, now husband, he's, like, of age, like, the same age as her.
Yeah.
I think he's, like, in the business or something. But, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I remember looking, and I think it was when Billy Ray Cyrus and his fiance got engaged. Or, I don't remember. Now I have like a ugh, like a not weak stomach, but it just kind of like gives you like
Creeps you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the age differences are so like big in between. And I know not everybody's like that, and I know like some people would defend it because their parents are like they also have that big age gap. But it's like, but it's just like, why are you in that age group looking at someone so much younger?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, is it no? Because I feel like even when I get older, I feel like I'll have the same mindset. Like, why am I going to be 43 looking at a 26-year-old?
Yeah.
Like, it just gives me the creeps. And it's just like, I don't, and then it just makes it even more uncomfortable when you find out like he knew her. Like, he may not have like known her, but he like encountered with her, and I'm pretty sure he has to remember it. Because didn't they mention it?
Yeah.
Is it them who mentioned it? So clearly it's a memory. And it's just like, even though it's years later, y'all reconnected again. But if you're liking on them now, like, doesn't that kind of give you a sign you liked on them back then?
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
The big age gap, I guess, I don't know, he's in his 50s. I think she's like maybe 30 or something. It's like still weird to me, but I mean, you guys are old enough, like whatever.
Yeah.
But it just adds another extra weird creepiness just because I don't know how well they knew each other, but still they were on the same, I guess, set workplace when she was a little kid.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, I get that. They're of age. They can do whatever they want. Like, like, I think you had to like really think about it. And it's like what some people, like, I know we get on, what is it? That fine man himself, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and his and his wife is just, that relationship will always blow my mind. It like, I don't know how that happened. Well, I mean, clearly they worked on a set together. So they like know of each other based on that. But like those like big relationships, and I know some people allow a pass when it's their like favorite, and it's so annoying because it's like, no, how are you gonna get on somebody else about it, but then not get on them about it? But sorry, I just had to mention that.
It's like I saw like a TikTok, I guess when Patrick Dempsey was like 18, he married like this 40-something-year-old. And like obviously they got divorced. Yeah. But still so weird.
Yeah. That's just crazy. You know, this is random. Okay, because sorry, you just mentioned Patrick Dempsey. Now I'm thinking of like all the celebrities like around his age. How old is he? Like what, 50s? Maybe?
Yeah, at least.
And then he has kids, right? Do you know like how old his kids are?
I think college age.
Okay. And what's crazy is that I think of like all these stars like back who was popular like when my mom was growing up, and it's just like, you know, you put my mom's kids into like perspective, and then you have the celebrities who's like around her age, and they have like toddlers. I think that's so crazy, like how like different like people like have kids.
Like Al Pacino.
Oh, and who's it, that one guy? I love him. He's so funny.
Robert De Niro?
Yeah.
He's funny.
It's just, he's funny because he's like a cute old man, because I know people like think of his movies, like his other movies. What is it, like it's like the mafia.
Yeah, I'm forgetting the name right now.
But like, I think of The Internship. It's the one with him and Super Pretty Girl, Princess Diaries.
Anne Hathaway?
Yes. And she's like the boss, and he's like coming in as her intern and like her assistant. You've never seen it? Mm-mm. Oh, I love that movie. Please watch it. But he's so adorable in there. I think it's just like, just old people.
I'll have to watch it.
Are just so like, oh. And but yeah, so it's just, I always think about that. So that's why I'm like, oh, he's so funny, like little old man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll move on. But, man, we sure did stray off from the Cyrus family to
Yeah, I know.
Robert De Niro being a cute old man. Should I go on? Move on to another one?
I have one topic which I want to bring up. The mob, like the Taylor Swift stuff, everyone showing up at the guy's wedding.
That was crazy.
Yeah. I'm like, and then do they only show up? They showed up to multiple things, no? Or was it just one? Because I know pictures came out of her face. Like,
yeah, I guess it was maybe like a rehearsal dinner type thing the night before, and then the actual wedding. Yeah, they showed up too.
That's, oh my God. I have a thing about like mobs, like people just coming in and like just invading privacy. And it's, I don't know, I've hated it ever since like back in One Direction days when people would like mob One Direction, and I'm like, it's never that serious for you guys to be doing all that. Like, you will meet them at some point, just chill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw the crowds and stuff, and I know they do this in like other countries, because I think they did this to Beyonce in a different country. She was like arriving to a hotel, and like the whole crowds. But like, I saw those pictures, and I'm like, how out of pocket and how disrespectful do you have to be? Like, I'm gonna call it out as what it is. Like, and it's not like, oh, she was just having dinner somewhere. That's somebody's wedding. Like, why are you gonna ruin somebody's special moment just so you can get a picture of Taylor Swift looking like an ant in a photo? Yeah. Like, you're gonna be far away from her anyways. Like, you would think you're gonna get close to her, and I'm like, but why show up and just
especially ruin. Like waiting. I'm sure she was in the like whatever she was for a long time, waiting all that time just to see her probably far back, walk 2 seconds inside her car, then never see her again. Like, she's not even gonna acknowledge you, like no wave or anything. Yeah. So what's the point of staying there?
Exactly. And it's like, one, because, well, you know, it's disrespectful. Why do you think she's gonna stop and go off to the side and give you smiles, sign autographs, take pictures with you? Like, let's use our brains for 1 second real fast. Why do people think that's okay? And it's just, and you know, I mean, this only ever really happens to celebrities. I don't think it happens to regular people. But like, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's a time and place. Again, I don't think no one should be mobbing. But if you want to meet her, get pictures and stuff, the best chance that you have is like waiting after a concert. I feel, and I get it.
I feel like that's the only appropriate time.
Yeah, too. Like don't mob people, but yeah, that's the only time to wait outside like a venue and like hope that you get to see them. But I don't know. I just thought that was like absolutely crazy because okay.
I also just had no clue that Jack and Margaret Qualley were even a thing.
Really?
Like, I saw like at Jack Antonoff's wedding, I'm like, wedding? Like, who is he? Because it's like a small little, I don't know, building. Yeah. And it's like like a small town on the East Coast, and she like lives in that type of area, so I thought she was just like, and she was like walking into like, it looked like a restaurant, so I was like, oh, she's just eating in a restaurant. And then I see Jack Antonoff getting married. I was like, who the heck is he getting married to? Then I see it's Margaret Qualley. I had no clue they were even a thing. So it was a surprise after surprise.
I think I seen when they announced that like they were getting married or engaged or whatever. But I don't know who specifically they are. I mean, obviously I know his name because I've seen it associated with Taylor a lot. But like, I don't think I would need to see something of her. What is she?
She's an actress.
What do you know anything she's been in?
I've never seen one of her movies, but I just know she's like one of the actresses up and coming.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of people on Twitter talk about her.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But yeah, if I see something and if I like recognize her face, I'll be like, oh, then that's, you know, I don't do too well with names. So at this moment, I do not know who they are until I see like their list. But yeah, I just thought that was crazy. Hopefully their wedding wasn't in like ruined or interrupted.
Oh, did you see there's a clip of them like walking out of the wedding, and they're like walking on the sidewalk, and all the like workers who worked at this building like all lined up on the sidewalk to block, I guess, the bride and her dress from like paparazzi and stuff. Oh, really? And that was like a nice little moment that they did that. But yeah. Okay, but speaking of Taylor Swift, I'm gonna get into our little new music segment. But she announced 1989, Taylor's version, and I am so excited. I can't believe that she announced another Taylor's version so quickly after one just released. But I feel like she's starting to speed it up now. But oh my god, I can't. This is my favorite album that she's going to, like Taylor's version. But I don't know. 1989 is just so good. And I can't wait for the vault tracks because I know those tracks are going to be so good. But there's only 5 vault tracks and all the other albums got 6.
Oh.
So, but I don't care. I'm super excited. I don't know. I'm very much anticipating this album drop. And even like the cover, like she releases like the covers. This one is so like, I don't know, so much better than the other covers because she's like trying to recreate the original one, but adding like, you know, a different twist to them. And I really don't like the Fearless cover. I just think it's like a lazy photo. The red cover's okay, like nothing too special. Speak Now cover, it's cute. I really like that photo, but the 1989 cover is the best one. I just love like the aesthetic of it and everything. But yeah, I kind of love everything about this upcoming release, so I will be talking about it a lot when it drops October 27th. But another new music is have you well, I don't know, you probably only listen to clips, but Olivia Rodrigo, this song,
Bad Idea, right?
Yeah,
that one. Yeah, I heard clips. I heard clips of it. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what it sounds like? You know that period in like 2016? I'm forgetting who else, but it sounds like the Julia Michaels type song, like with Fetish and that Sabrina Carpenter song. And I feel like there's another song that sounds like it.
Sean.
Huh?
Sean has a song that sounds like it.
Oh, yeah. But it sounds like that Julia Michaels type style, but only in a certain part of the song, not the full song. And I don't know, that just kind of like throws me off because I don't really like that style. But but overall, the style of the song is just not my thing, really. I don't know how to describe it, but a lot of people like it. I don't know. I feel like she could do better.
Yeah. No, yeah, I heard like part of the clip and I was just like, okay. I mean, I heard like about like 2 minutes of it. Yeah. Well, you know, again, whatever the video is on Twitter. But yeah, I was not a fan. And who's it? My friend said that it's like it's just brutal. Like it reminds her of Brutal. I mean, listen. And so I hear it. I understand it. And I think so. I think it's just because it's like, actually, I don't think I've ever heard really Brutal.
I think maybe because she's talk singing.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. But yeah, it's not. I didn't like it. But again, isn't there rumors that she might be dropping another single or a song?
I don't know.
When's the album supposed to come out?
September, I think.
Oh, that's like right around the corner.
Yeah, I know she dropped like the track list.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about another single though.
Let me go look at the track list because I like to when people like put out albums and they have they release a track list. I love to like be like, I know that song's gonna be a hit. I've done it for like the people that I'm a fan of, and I'm like, I just know that one's gonna be my song. Like I did that specifically with like the Sabrina album, and then they like release names. I'm like something. I have like a tweet to prove it. I'm like something about Nonsense. is gonna be it. Like, I just know that that's gonna be my song, but I'm like, I know that it's it. And look at it, it was. But I just want to see. But yeah, I'm hoping, like I said in the previous like podcast episode, like, oh, as long as it sounds like Traitor and Happy, like if she has some songs, I will be listening. But so far with the 2 songs that she released, like, again, it's just not my style of music that I really listen to. So I'm like, wasn't really into it. We'll see down the line, but I don't think any of them so far have not caught my like attention.
Yeah.
But I need some sad songs on there. I love sad songs.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll have some. But
anybody else's?
Yeah, there's one I want to get into, but I'll let you look at the track list first because I have some thoughts.
Okay, All American. Okay. What does it say? Lacey? What does it say? I can't read.
The heck?
Oh, okay, here. Lacey, Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl, Making the Bed, Logical, Get 'Em Back, Love is Embarrassing, The Grudge, Pretty Isn't Pretty, and Teenage Dream. Oh, I did remember seeing this, like, because I remember seeing Teenage Dream, and I was like, Katy Perry. But, I'm hoping The Grudge is good.
That's one you're claiming?
I don't know if I want to claim it, but, like, it better be good. Or Logical. I don't know. I don't do too well with songs with longer names. Like Ballad of a Homeschool Girl. Like, come on. But, do you have anything to say?
Let me see. I'm going to say Love is Embarrassing. I feel like that one's going to be good.
I was going to say that, but I was like, no, what if that one or Pretty Isn't Pretty? I feel like those are going to be sad. I don't know if it was. I hope Pretty Isn't Pretty sad.
I feel like Pretty Isn't Pretty sad. I feel like Love is Embarrassing to me sounds like it's going to be like a faster one.
Oh, brother. I'm a little nervous about that. Get him back one. Like, men suck. Let's think about this. But everything else, I don't know. It's kind of risky. Making the Bed. I don't know. But I gravitated more towards Logical and The Grudge.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting with those. So hopefully those ones are good. I guess we'll find out when her album comes out. And hopefully it's good because please, I need it to be good. I like when like just song titles have like a potential and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
and then my last new music, why did I say it? New music little topic is I can't tell if this is a joke or not. Like maybe I'm dumb and I'm not understanding that this is a joke, but I feel like people are being for real. Everyone is like going hard for Addison Rae's music career right now, and I genuinely feel like they're being for real. But I'm listening to these music clips, and I listened to her first single. It's not connecting for me. People's hype and this music, and if this is fake, then I'm gonna sound like such an idiot. But I don't. Is she releasing like an album right now or something?
Oh, I think she just released like an EP.
Okay, Pitchfork scored it 9.0. This has to be some sort of joke right now. I'm listening to these clips and I'm trying to see what people are listening to. It's not connecting for me. Like, and even I saw, cause you know Renee Rapp?
Yeah.
Oh, she just released, I guess I could talk about her. She just released like an album EP, whatever. And someone like did a tweet that's
I know exactly which one you're talking about. The one with Maisie Popstar. You're talking about that feud.
Is that the user?
Oh my god, yeah. I cannot stand them.
Okay, yeah. I don't know, someone did a tweet where it's like, hyping up Addison Rae or whatever. Or I forget. And someone quote tweeted it saying, someone did a thing making fun of them listening to Addison Rae, and they quote tweeted it saying, meanwhile you're listening to Renee Rapp's thing. And someone quote tweeted that saying Renee Rapp is a musical theater trained vocalist who sings amazing. Meanwhile, you're listening to Addison Rae's Charlie XCX throwaway tracks or whatever. And everyone in the comments like, this isn't the take you think it is. Like, everyone was defending Addison Rae. And it feels like I'm in a fever dream. Like, people, like, that was a good comeback. But everyone was like, oh, you're so wrong for this, delete this, whatever. And it's just, I do not see the hype in Addison Rae's music career. I don't know. And everyone's just saying, like, she's... What?
I'm pulling up the tweets. Sorry.
Oh. And everyone's just saying, like, she's the new it girl. She's the new pop star. This is our next whatever. And, like, people... I don't know. People are going crazy over Addison Rae right now.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to go through the tweets, okay? Because this is what I saw, and I'm like... Because I saw someone quote tweet one specific tweet, and I'm like, oh, I cannot stand this person. But it's that I don't know if you follow him, but it's Zay okay, that guy. Oh, they're so funny. Okay, anyways, it's like y'all listening to Addison Rae and being dead serious. OMG, it's kind of adorable. Let me release a little single. Y'all clearly bump anything. And then they quoted it. The Maisie pop star person quoted it with like a question mark, and it's like a screenshot of him like tweeting Renee Rapp's songs, and then Nicholas is happy. I'm not gonna say his name. It's the N word. And it's like, well, one is a trained Broadway vocalist, while the other is a TikToker that sings. Oh, that's what you were saying.
Oh.
And then they quoted it again with the question mark. And it's the Poison song by Renee. And it says, the lyrics on that one say, and yes, I am a feminist, but the B word, you're making it so hard for me to always be supporting all women. Like, that's what the lyrics say. And then they said, ooh, don't make that face. Someone quoted it, and it's... It's lyrics from Addison's song, and it's like, my neck to die for, my legs to die for, this sex to die for, I want someone who thinks I'm to die, my taste to die for, my waist to die for. Okay, anyways, we get it. I don't know how it goes, but anyway, so that's what like they quoted, and then here comes Maisie Popstar. I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but they're like, I'm really not going back and forth over lyricism with someone who listens to Sabrina Carpenter. Have a good night, sis. Like, and then people are quoting it, getting on Maisie Popstar, and they're like, nah, are we really defending Addison over Sabrina? Let's be serious. But yeah, I saw that. That's how I saw those tweets, because everybody who likes Sabrina is like quoting it and stuff, and I don't care what anyone says. Obviously, give a guess, I'm a Sabrina fan. I mention her a lot, but the thing is, that Maisie person, they are constantly finding a way to bring Sabrina into a conversation. What does she have to do? Y'all are doing Addison versus Renee right now. How does Sabrina get in here? Like, it doesn't make sense. But if you go through that person's like tweets, because how you can now search like someone's account for a tweet.
Okay.
Type in Sabrina, and all of like their hit tweets are like hate tweets about Sabrina. But then they go and they like to play it off and be like, oh, I'm a fan of her, and obviously sarcasm. But it's like, why are you bringing her into this? And I don't know, that person, I don't know who it is, but they just love to drag Sabrina into everything. So then I saw that, and then I was seeing just like a lot of people going in, and then I went through the thread and I saw those people's tweets and stuff. But I know at some point the Maisie person like ends up deactivating that day. I don't know when. And it's Twitter drama. It's Twitter drama. Just because people were getting on them, I think, too much. And so they did deactivate, but then they reactivated it. Their account. But yeah, she, I don't know who it is. But they just have a hate against Sabrina. And like, no matter what you do, you can be talking about Beyonce and Lady Gaga. And here, like, Sabrina's name would be mentioned. And I'm like, be serious. Get a job. Get a hobby. Do something. I don't know why people do that. Like, when it comes to celebrities they don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, crazy.
But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Twitter is just playing a giant joke on me right now. Because I literally can't believe that people are being this serious. And they're saying, like, Addison Rae's the next Britney Spears. And, like...
Didn't they say that with her first single?
I feel like they were joking, though.
No,
maybe not.
I mean, I know I haven't seen anyone. Like, obviously, I've seen like tweets about like her EP, but I've never seen anyone like pushing for it. Like, if you whatever you're seeing, I don't see that. But I remember when her first single came out, and what was it? I don't know which one.
Obsessed.
Oh, yeah. That song gave me such Bratz vibes. but you know, have you ever seen the Bratz movie? Mm-mm. Oh. Not the cartoon, not like but the live action one. What? Anyways. Well, there's a song in there that Chelsea Kane. What's her name now? Chelsea Kane? I think. Oh, anyways. Well, her character sings a song that is literally like the Obsessed song. So anytime I heard like a clip with the with Addison Rae song, all I thought about was like the scene from Bratz when it was a song about like basically like you're obsessed with me, I'm the it girl, I'm all that, you're nothing. Like it just reminded me of it. But yeah, I guess you just never know. I mean, people do listen to anything.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
But, yeah, I think that's all the new music that I have for this week.
I think, there was a song, but it didn't come out this week. It came out, like, the last week or the other week before. Is it Angel by
Halle Bailey?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you heard it.
No.
It's a good song. She's a great singer. Like, her vocals are always crazy. Like, it's such an angelic voice. So it just makes sense that your first solo song is Angels or Angel. But I'm trying to think. Anyone?
Did you see everyone is saying she might be pregnant?
Oh, yeah.
The tweets are getting pretty funny yesterday. Everyone having a breakdown on Twitter.
They be dragging DDG. It's so funny. They keep calling. They're like those E-list rappers. But yeah. I mean, that's her man. She's standing beside him, through and through. And
then what is she at the Beyonce concert and she's wearing like that big baggy and everyone and that just fueled the rumors even more.
Yeah. But then they're like, didn't she just like do like photos where she was like, you could tell she's not pregnant. But then I don't know. I know you can post like older photos, so it could be that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people's like, that's not her, and other people's like, ayo, let's hope not. But yeah, definitely not by. Remember that he made a song recently?
Who?
DDG. That was like, I didn't listen to it obviously, but like I think part of the lyrics was like, oh, how are you gonna hold hands with this man and kiss him, you know, something like all this stuff. He's talking about when she would do promo for The Little Mermaid.
Oh God.
With the guy who played Prince Eric or whatever.
Oh, it just made me think of something.
And it just makes me laugh because it's like, it was for a film. They kissed on screen for a film. Like, it's a cat. Like, what? And so some of those lyrics are like targeted towards that, I think. And I was just like, that's so corny. But yeah, what was the thing?
Usher's music video.
Which one? Oh, with Kiki.
Yeah, and that is a good I guess comeback, because she hasn't really mentioned anything. Mm-hmm. Oops. But I feel like her being in the music video and like kind of like what the music video is. I hadn't watched the thing, but I saw like a clip or a clip of her say something. Mm-hmm. It's like a good response. Yeah. Like non-response response.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I know some people are like, yeah, like, you know, laughing about it and like everything, like, oh, it's just funny, like that's what he gets. But then you have some people who are like, oh my god, that's so corny, like, why is she doing all that? And then they try to like bring up like certain things that she said in the past. Oh god. And then it's just like, yo. So it's like a 50-50 right now for her. But yeah. One thing, this is for next week, but everybody and their mama is releasing music next week. I think on the 26th. Oh. Or 25th. Miley, Selena.
Oh yeah.
They're saying Ariana is releasing her like the 10-year anniversary. And then there's rumors for Drake, I believe. And then rumors about Olivia. And then I know I've seen more people, but I'm not entirely sure. But if somebody else's released music, good luck. There's just so much going on in one like day.
Oh, that's another thing. I think Miley's song is supposed to be about her dad.
Oh, really?
That's what, I don't know. That's what these Miley fan accounts are saying. Those are my sources. But yeah, she's like really hyping up this release next week. Yeah. And she's like, I'm releasing on August 25th because that date means something significant to me or something like that. Mm-hmm. And everyone's saying it's going to be about her dad. I don't know.
Yeah, what is it? Like They Used to Be Young? I think that's what it's called. I know, and then they're like doing, what is it? I kept seeing people like, because it would be like pictures of her, like Hannah Montana stuff, and I think it was like old music also playing in her like little promo video.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know, she's having her little Eras moment.
Yeah, and so that's what people was like, oh, she's definitely an artist that can pull off an Eras type tour.
And then she's in talks for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like the Super Bowl is really running out of artists.
I know, and if that means that you have to bring certain people back, like bring certain people back, like, because I feel like there's some people that could, you know, they would have fun. Like, I mean, it seems like it would be fun, but you know, I don't know if they only stick to like a one artist type thing in a certain amount of time.
What do you mean?
Like. How?
Oh, like, and for them to be able to repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know, but who is it? Who's all in talks though? Because I know they said Taylor Swift turned it down. Mm-hmm. Someone quoted it. They said, "Thank you God for this." I just feel like Taylor Swift music doesn't make sense for an NFL halftime show, but yeah, they said Miley. Who they say, like Bad Bunny? I think he was in talks.
Yeah, I feel like he would be a good one to do it.
Yeah. But I feel like just a lot of big things right now are just like happening, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But anyways, crazy. So I know Love Island UK is over. Reunion happened. Everything happened. Yada, yada. Now it's time to move on. But I know I like still see tweets about it. And some people are still so into it. Like, keeping up with everything people do. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, time to move on. But one person, who is it? So everybody knows, obviously, Scott, my mans. And, like, you know, everybody was hoping for him and Catherine to, like, get together after the reunion and stuff. Just because, like, even their connection at the reunion was, like, oh, yeah, they're definitely... I don't know, maybe in talks or whatever. And that's what, like, it implied. But I know he, like, recently came to LA. So then people were like, oh, why are you in LA? He was like, I guess you'll like find out or whatever. And this man, Love Island, spoilers, if you watch the Love Island USA. So fast forward if you do. But now he's a contestant.
I heard.
On the USA one. And my thing is, I mean, I guess, but to go into 2 Love Islands in the span of like 3 weeks, probably not 3 weeks, but like with such a short amount of time, and then everybody defending for you, and like you coming out like, no, I'm not a game player. Why are you on Love Island again in a different country? I just think it's like so weird, especially like it seemed like him and Catherine were hitting it off. So were you just leading her on? Like after the reunion and stuff, and then you just flew over to like LA to be on the American version? I don't know.
They probably offered him a lot of money to be on that one.
They probably did, but it's like, and then he's going in there, and I think there's a clip saying like, obviously like it didn't work out in the last Love Island, so he's here to find love again, like, stuff like that. But it's like, okay, so now you just look like super shady. Just because like the stuff that people were saying, and you were like going back, like maybe he wasn't a game player when it came to like Catherine and stuff like that. But it's like, I don't know. It does look weird that you went on to multiple Love Islands like that close in the span. Like he over here says stuff about Katie, about her like coming on Love Island like multiple times or something. But like, damn, at least she waited 7 seasons. You waited not even a month. So anyways, that was just crazy.
I guess another topic that is kind of, I don't know, heartwarming to see, but 2 of my favorite, I guess, YouTubers, podcasters, I would say YouTubers, Cody Ko and Kelsey Kreppel, they're having a baby. And it's just, I don't know, I've been watching, not from the start of a relationship, but early on in their relationship when they're like, dating, and they, I watched their engagement video, and, they got married. Their wedding was literally one of the nicest weddings I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's not like nice and like super expensive, like huge venue, but just like the way they decorated and like the colors she chose for things. Mm-hmm. So cute. And then now that they're having a baby, but I don't know. I feel like they're like, not annoying people to like, because YouTubers, they could be annoying, or like influencers, celebrity people, not celebrity, internet personality type people. They could just be irritating, but I don't know. I feel like they've stayed consistently like funny and like sort of like down to earth type people. And they're just a cute couple, and like watching their videos and like listening to their podcasts and stuff. But yeah, they're having a baby, and I'm very excited and happy for them. But yeah, did Noel get married already? I know he was engaged. Yeah. I don't know if he got married, but yeah, I was like watching their podcast, and when or her podcast when they were like kind of, I guess, announcing that they're having a baby and stuff. And then I watched his podcast of, I guess, them talking about, her being pregnant. Mm-hmm. But I'm very happy for them and excited for them, and I can't wait for I don't think they're gonna make content out of the baby, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I can't wait for to listen to their podcast experience and talk about the experience of parenthood and stuff. But yeah, that was, I don't know, something that I saw that was cute.
And this is I guess not about their pregnancy, but Cody Ko and Noel. How often do they make videos still? Do they even?
They don't make videos. They just have a podcast.
Oh, so they don't do the YouTube videos anymore?
No.
Man, it used to be so funny.
I know.
Man, I remember watching like every single one.
Yeah, I used to quote their videos a lot.
Like, even, like, what is it? Like, obviously, I know the Love Island ones or the reaction ones. Mm-hmm. But what was the cringe ones?
Yeah.
Sorry. Those were so funny. I would, like, make multiple people watch it. I'm like, wait, watch this video.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. They had, like, jokes for days.
I used to cry laughing watching those videos.
And I know even, like, Noah had this one video, and he was watching, what is it? It's the old MTV TV shows. I think Next.
Oh, okay.
There was just one that was, like, super, super funny. Anyways, and so, like, that, like, stays in my head.
The last topic, and we'll just have a shorter podcast today because I can't think of anything else. But the last thing I wanted to say, I feel like this is, like, I don't know, third Taylor Swift adjacent topic. But have you seen that Ashley girl?
The one that
looks like Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't know, there's this girl named Ashley, and she's on TikTok. And she's, like, a tall, white lady, probably the same age as Taylor Swift, with a blonde bob. She looks like 1989 Taylor Swift. She doesn't look like Taylor Swift now, but she looks like 1999 era Taylor Swift. And so she knows that. So she purposely does her style in ways, like, she wears, like, red lipstick. She dresses like Taylor Swift. And she, like, even, like, purposely, like, does her facial expressions to look more like Taylor. And it's just, like, super creepy. And she, like, walks around like this and stuff. But she just, like, took it to another creepy level. She was just at the Grove the other day, dressed up as Taylor Swift would have been, like, dressed up as, like during her Red era. Mm-hmm. But she has, like, the blonde hair, she has, like, the little hat, she has the red lipstick and, like, the eyeliner, like how Taylor would do her makeup, like, with she's not dressed like Taylor, but, you know, she's playing up that she knows she looks like Taylor. And she goes to the Grove and she hires these lame bodyguards to walk around with, and there's just, like, not mayhem, but there's a lot of people surrounding her, like, as she's, like, walking through Nordstrom's or something, trying to leave. And she has, like, these bodyguards. These guys look like 20 years old, like, not actual, like, literally look like she just got them, like, picked them up walking through the Grove saying, like, hey, do you want $20 or something? It's just, like, so, and she's, like, they're, like, surrounding her, walking her through, like, these crowds of people or whatever. But it was, like, so corny and just, like, weird of her to do. Because she says, like, yeah, guys, I know I look like Taylor, but it's the type of thing that's, like, you know, I have kids. She has kids, too, which is, like, even more weird that she plays into it this much. But, you know, she just, like, plays it off, like, yeah, I don't look like Taylor, like, but, you know, every time someone says, are you Taylor Swift, that just, like, blows her head up even more. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, that's something I saw the other day, and I just could not roll my eyes hard enough.
I know, and it's funny, because when you see those tweets it'll be about her, and, like, people post her actual, like, her just, like, her normal self underneath, she don't look like Taylor.
Yeah, she, like, without the red lipstick and, you know, the makeup and the hair, like, she really doesn't look like her that much at all.
Yeah.
But she goes hard with the lipstick and hard with the outfits and the hair.
Wasn't she doing that for, like, a video? I think it, like, because they were posting on, like, their stories, because someone, like, put that in, like, the replies, and then it was, like, that it was, like, a skit or a video type thing. I don't know. And so I'm like, yeah. I mean, impersonations are funny. I remember, didn't, like, people would hire, at least I know One Direction did this. I don't know if they hire them, but they would get, like, doubles of them to, like, distract them. Like, distract fans and make them, like, be chased and stuff like that.
Interesting.
And I'm like, okay, I get it. That's kind of smart. It's kind of smart, like, when you have somewhere to be, but you know there's fans out. And yeah, so I mean, she would be good at that because as long as you keep a cap and glasses on.
If I was Taylor, I would issue her a restraining order because that is so creepy.
It does. I mean, I'm pretty sure she knows. Isn't there a video? I think there was a video, and then they were like, Taylor, like, to her. And she was like, oh, no. Yeah.
So dumb.
Oh. Like, but I remember back when, like, she first, like, people were, like, first, like, finding out, like, she looks like Taylor. Mm-hmm. And then, because it came up on my, like, For You page on TikTok. And then I think that's when I, like, first saw. I did think for a second that was Taylor. I did. But it's just because she, like, was good at mimicking. Remember that Ariana Grande one? Mm-hmm. Do you know? And it was, like, back on TikTok. And then she would, like, literally, like, do her makeup and everything to look like Ariana. It was, like, a big thing on TikTok, like, back in 2020, 2021.
I feel like there's been a lot of Ariana ones.
Yeah. But this one was, like, specifically, like, she kind of looks like Ariana just because of how she does her makeup and stuff. I think they have, like, the same, like, eyes and stuff like that. But, and yeah, she would, like, play up into, like, the cat Valentine thing. Have you never seen those TikToks?
Maybe I have. I don't remember, though.
But, yeah, that was, I don't know what it was, like, some impression. There's, like, the Tom Holland one, too. Dang, there's a lot. On TikTok, I remember seeing that Tom Holland one in person for like it was a movie premiere for the M Word. It's like it's for Marvel, and Jared Leto play the guy.
Oh, I can't think of the name.
Well, that movie I remember going because I know like the cast was there, so they like did like the, you know, when they answer questions at the front, or like they make a whatever. And I remember there's a lot of TikTok like, I don't want to say stars, but TikTok people there. And then I remember waiting as my friend, he was going to the bathroom, and then I was like waiting off to the side, and I like look over and I just see this Tom Holland lookalike, and he's just like staring dead straight like that. And then I like looked, and I'm like, I'm not great at hiding facial expressions, but I remember like seeing him, and then at first I was like, is that Tom Holland? And I said, no, be realistic. I don't think this man will be here. And then I remember turning away, but yeah, and I found out that there's a Tom Holland impression or whatever on TikTok. So I don't know why people love to do impressions like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, you're not gonna, I mean, could it lead you to a gig? I don't know, but it definitely might lead you to a restraining order. So I thought that was funny. But
yeah, that's all I had for today.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be it for today. But thank you for listening to episode 7. As we say every single week, please go follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Privacy on the Internet. On Twitter, POTI Podcast, and you can subscribe on YouTube, Previously on the Internet Pod, and that's where we post the video versions of each episode on I don't know, I think a day or two later after the audio version. And then of course Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Previously on the Internet is where you could listen to us. I recently started listening. I've always been a podcast watcher. I've never been audio, but I'm starting to turn audio girly in the car now. Mm-hmm. And not as bad as I thought it would be. So, but yeah, if you're an audio girl, Spotify and Apple Podcasts, Previously on the Internet. And you can comment and talk to us on socials, on YouTube, about whatever you think what we talked about, or stuff that you want us to talk about in the future. And anything else? I think, okay, that's it. We will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.